Hello everyone and welcome back to our Let's Play. This is episode 2 of Kerbal Space Program. So we're going to continue moving forward with our smaller rockets, trying to get the bigger rockets, hopefully, very quickly. I'm going to try and get the most science that I can at any given time. What you laughing for?
Because I just ripped a bong and started coughing in your intro.
Oh yeah, I know. I heard it. It happens. You know what? I think I'm going to try and get to orbit this time. I don't like doing all this crap. Yeah.
Alrighty.
I think I'm going to try and get to orbit in the second try. My second launch, I think I'm going to try and get in orbit, yeah. I think I can do it.
Nice.
What do you think?
If you have 3,000 meters per second of delta V and you don't suck at this game, you should be able to get into a half-assed orbit. Yes.
Oh, I plan on it.
But can you get back down is the question. That's the real question.
All I have to do is barely break 65k and I can make it all the way back down. Not a big deal.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But, yeah.
Coupler. I mean, I'm going to use some tricks that I learned recently to do this anyway. So this ought to be good.
Oh, are you gonna use the fuel lines or whatever?
No. So, I'm going to use the girder because I don't have the side decouplers. I only have the circular decouplers right now. So I'm going to use the side decoupler to make a... There we go. And I'm just going to build the rocket around the coupler, or around a piece in the center of the coupler. I don't know how to explain it. You'll have to see it. So I'm basically putting 4 engines around a metal girder that's underneath the circular decoupler.
Okay.
And right now I'm sitting at 2,700 meters a second. But I am overweight. Which means I need to save this real quick. Save craft. No. Rename craft. Second. There. Second. There we go. Done. Save craft. I'm gonna have to return back to the space station and buy a bigger launch pad, because apparently the launch pad can't handle the amount of weight that I just put on it. X. Okay. See if I can make it to orbit in the second episode. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would.
Here's my question, though. If I take these thumpers and drop the thrust limiter down, oh yeah. As soon as I get higher into the atmosphere, it should start to do what it needs to do. Let me grab this real quick. How many parts am I up to? I'm up to quite a bit parts, I think. I don't have very big fuel tanks. Oh, I'm only at 12 parts. Okay. A big deal. Oh, goodness. Okay, hold on. Let me take these off here. That just lowered it. I'm slowly trying to figure out like what's the best ratio for fuel and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm sitting at 2,700 meters a second right now. Lol. More boosters. See if I can push over this 3,000. Nope. Okay, hold on. Let's try this instead. We'll take this down. Add in one more of these. And we'll drop in another thumper. We'll drop these down. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Okay, I met it. I met it at 30,000. Or I'm at 3,099 right now. Hopefully, once I start adding a little bit of science to it, it's not going to destroy everything. Three of these. Oh crap, I forgot to put a decoupler right here. Decoupler, hopefully that doesn't take me below 3,000. Oh my god. What are you doing, game? There we go. Okay, I'm at 3,068. I'm gonna get pretty dang close to orbit, man.
Are you in the air, or are you still making it?
I'm still making it, but I just already know that I'm gonna get pretty dang close to orbit.
Yeah.
You know how it is, like you start building something and then you're like, yeah, that looks like it's definitely gonna do some good.
Like you already know it's gonna be a good ship or whatever. Yeah, for sure.
That's where
I
I'm at
feel
right
you.
now. Alright, hopefully this doesn't bring me below 3,000. One little parachute on the top. Ooh, just under 3,000. That sucks. You think I can make it just under 3,000?
Just under 3,000 Delta V.
Yeah.
Here, let me see your ship. Are you streaming it right now?
No, I'm not streaming.
And what fuel tanks? Do you have the fuel lines?
No, man, I don't have any of that.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was just saying, I could probably help if you have.
Dude, I've literally
if you want to
got
get
the
far,
base of the basic ship, man.
Yeah, no, I figured you're at that point, but a couple good things to get are radial decouplers and fuel lines. With those two things, you can really boost your ship's fuel efficiency.
No, I don't doubt it. I'm just saying, like, right now, I'm at the basic of the basic, so I'm looking at 2956 meters per second. That doesn't get me to orbit, it's going to get me pretty dang close.
Oh man, I got lucky. I looked over, and there's a fucking wasp.
Probably sitting right next to you, huh?
Chilling on my screen door. Or the screen of my screen door, if you know what I mean. Do you guys have those? Do you have bug screens out there?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, bud.
Some places, I figured Montana would, but some places that's not a thing. They don't. They just have fucking window. Like they just open their windows and bugs go in.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fucking
weird.
madness to me.
Not in the U.S., man. U.S. in general, as a whole, has it. So we're good.
Oh, okay. I've heard a couple places in the U.S. where they're like, no, I don't have a bug screen.
Well, he
But that's
probably
some
broke
trailer
his
shit
bug
right
screen.
there.
Yeah, he probably broke his bug screen then. All right.
Yeah, probably.
So this is about to be really fun. I wish I had probably about, maybe if I could fit one more stage of rocket boost in here, maybe that'll be enough to tip me over the edge. See if I can just add one flea. I'm gonna add just one flea to it and see what happens. Just one. Okay. Okay, this is weird.
Pods have reaction wheels on them, right? Let's see.
They do.
Yeah, they do actually.
Let's see here. 3084, bud. Okay, let's see here. That one. I want this to be above 1.1 Gs.
Oh man, I've just realized I could send a lander to Minmus as a probe and then just fucking leave it there.
Yeah, you can. Done it.
Fuck yeah, that's a great idea. Oh my god, why did I not think of that? You know how much fucking money I'm gonna save by doing it that way? 'Cause
Well, I mean, you're not really gonna save money
like,
because you're not recovering your rocket, but
oh fuck, I need the science. That's why I'm sending a person. I remember now.
just want to make sure my staging is correct. I've gone over it like 10 times now. Okay, we're good. Oh man, here comes the second video. See if I can make it to orbit and deorbit. Dude, you know how crappy that's going to be once I get a suborbital and orbital spaceflight? Because what's going to end up happening is if I hit those both at the same time, then I'm going to be required to, like, take passengers up there, and I really don't want to deal with that. Save craft.
You don't like doing passenger stuff?
No,
passenger stuff
what I'm
is
saying,
pretty easy.
The passenger stuff is extremely easy, but what I'm saying is I don't have a rocket that's really built to bring passengers up there. So once I get into orbit, I'm going to have passengers that want to go to orbit. Does that make sense?
Yeah, see, I have what I call a rescue ship, because there's quite a few rescue missions. So it's like, fuck it, I'll just make one rescue ship that has like a lot of Delta V, and it's easy to fly, and it has like at least 2 extra spaces in it, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But that also serves as like a commercial ship. It's you know what I mean? It's got a decent amount of fuel, it's easy
You
to
can
fly,
it
and
up
it's
there,
got
yeah.
spaces for extra people. Yeah, exactly.
Been there, done that. Got that t-shirt, bud. I know exactly what you're talking
Oh,
about.
fuck
All right,
off.
here we go. Huh? Don't be upset.
No, I'm joking. I'm
All right.
joking.
In 3, 2, 1. Oh god, it's immediately going wobbly. It's immediately going wobbly crazy. There we go. Now it's not losing its mind as much. I'm still spinning.
I'm actually gonna replace those rescue ships pretty soon because I made those like 6 months or a year ago, and I build a little differently now.
Right.
But I flew one the other day, and they actually work pretty good.
Dude, I'm like slowly bringing this thing back in because it doesn't have any control, and this thing is rotating like crazy right now. There we go. I gotta stop rotating. Oh no 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 no. Terrible. Terrible. That was bad. Oh god, it's still just shooting me wherever. This is not good. There we go. Oh my goodness. No.
Fat, didn't you?
No, that's not what happened. What happened is I separated the stage and there was no fins to take up for the resistance that I had off of the
Yeah, that was my next question. No fins.
Yeah. Well, I don't normally have fins on my rockets, but I normally use the swivel. But I forget I forgot I'm using boosters, so like I have no swivel.
Technically, you shouldn't need fins, but what I do, every fucking rocket in the lowest stage, like it's like sea level part, especially when it's close to the ground, I always have fucking fins. And the other thing that's really helpful is if you put fins on something and then you press X on it to bring up that menu of like options for that part, you can disable a bunch of it. Those fins will try to turn on you if you're using the same ones as me.
No, I don't
And
use
if you
those types of fins.
disable all that,
I've literally got the base fins, but like the first stage was all right, and then I got to the second stage and I broke off the first stage, which was the major bulk of the weight. And what ended up happening is it became too top heavy and started to spin over.
flipped. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I tried to abort it and it did not work.
Yeah, man, if there's anything I've gotten really good at in this game, it's making rockets that don't flip. Because I got so fucking frustrated. I kept making these rockets, I'm like, it's perfect. And then I'd send it up and it would fucking flip. So I got pretty good at figuring out, like, I know you laughed at me for this the other day, man, but you really do.
Yeah? You cut out. I think your controller died, bud. Your controller died, I think.
Kind of use the top heaviness, man. Like because the heavier the top is, the more force is needed to flip the rocket. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I've always had an issue with I get too top heavy and then all of a sudden the bottom wants to flip over the top because the gravity is working on pulling it down. No, stop it.
It probably means your rocket is too short, to be honest.
It's a pretty long rocket, man. You'll be able to see it in the episode if you want to take the time to see it. Oh my goodness, I am like already almost at 45 degrees and I'm not meaning to even get there. It's an accident. Burn off this extra 200 meters a second and then I'll be able to stop it from flipping. There we go. No, stop it. Dude, it is still going. It's still turning to the right. It won't stop turning to the right. No. Stop it. Oh, no. No. Oh, gosh. That time it just completely flipped over. Oh. This is a swivel engine, though, so I'll be able to control it better. That's what happens when you have no SAS because you're running a scientist. Alright, let's see if I can at least get into a suborbital trajectory. Oh my god. Woo! Not good. Okay, well, I could have made it into a suborbital trajectory if I would have been more savvy with my fuel, but stuff happens. And now my guy is probably about to die because I think I'm going to come in at too hard of an angle too fast. Woo! More science. More science. Beautiful. Get a crew report. Crew report. Send that back because it doesn't cost me anything. And then wonder, can I EVA? Oh, I can't EVA. That sucks. One minute. My goodness, my daughter keeps knocking on the door. At least she listens. My other one would try to open up the door and then talk to me while I'm recording a video. It's good. I'll fast forward instead of trying to control this thing. Alright, here's where I burn up in the atmosphere. Ooh, don't burn up. Please don't burn up my science. Dang it. There goes my science. Ah, there goes my mystery goo.
Yeah, controller died.
Bob almost died on reentry.
Oh, that sucks.
And I definitely just lost 2 science. I lost my mystery goo container and I lost my I lost 2 of my mystery goo containers on reentry.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does. That's okay. It's about the end of this video anyway. And recover. Alright. Let's see how much science I actually got from that. Probably like 45. Hopefully like 45, because then I'll be able to unlock a good amount of stuff. At least I completed one contract. 81 science off of that. That's not bad at all. Okay, so what I'm going to unlock is this one and aviation, because aviation is really going to help me get science.
You can't store science experiments in a pod, can you?
No, you can't.
You have to bring a storage container.
Alright. Do you
Like
have to bring a storage container? Yes, if you want to store multiple science parts on the ship, then you're going to need a science container.
Yeah, like if I'm doing like all sorts of like crew reports and
yeah,
science.
Well, crew reports and stuff you can send back for free. Like you're not going to have any negative impact from that. But no, yeah, definitely. Definitely going to want to do something nice with that though. Definitely put a little science module. Science modules aren't that big, so just throw it in there, call it good. All right. Well, that's it for this episode, guys, and we're gonna call it there. And I'm gonna save the game, and we're gonna name this as episode 2 end EP2. Call it good. There we go. And we will see you all in the next video.